Hi guys, my name is Alicia. If you don't know who I am, I make thrifting videos every single week. And today we are going to be thrifting at Value Village, but in a new location. I don't know, I was just like craving something new. I'm with Emily.
Hi.
And we are gonna check out a new Value Village today, so
let's hope she's a gem.
yeah, let's cross our fingers because we kind of trekked out here, so hopefully it's worth it. Of course, I'm always on the hunt for vintage, some like 90s styles, maybe some Y2K.
Some spring clothes. It's getting
Spring.
warm out.
Yeah,
Shorts.
look at the sun. It's beautiful. We don't have that much time.
We're on a tight schedule.
Not a tight schedule for us, considering we usually thrift for like many hours. But so let's waste no time and let's go thrifting. Let's go.
I'm in the women's jeans. First thing I'm spotting is extremely interesting. They are these completely reversible jeans, which I have never seen before in my life. I don't like the print personally. They're from French dressing jeans, but thought it was cool to share. Okay, finished looking through all the jeans, and I found a few pretty good pairs. For example, these vintage Calvin Kleins for $9.99, not bad. Good basic black jean, and these vintage jeans, I really like the color and the little patch on the back. Once again, $9.99. Okay, in the skirts now, and look how cute this little vintage Tommy Hilfiger skirt is, only $4.99. I love the low rise and like the lack of waistband. It kind of reminds me of a Tommy skirt I picked up in the summer, so definitely grabbing this. And right next to it, we have this cute little vintage Vamp. Great vintage brand. I really love the texture of this one. It's just a little bit pricey. Okay, we had some pretty good luck with these skirts, so we decided to check out the dresses and see what we can find. Just found this dress by this brand Jump I've found before. Absolutely love it. It's this gorgeous little black dress with like a little detail on the side, but kind of pricey considering it's just a plain black dress. This little vintage one is also super cute. Made in Canada. Definitely love like a Y2K style. It is just a little too pricey and not quite my style, so I'm gonna leave it. This vintage dress is kind of a Y2K dream. Look at that tag, made in USA. And the butterflies with the halter. So cute. Just, once again, just not my style. Okay, this vintage dress is pretty freaking cool. Absolutely love that brand tag. It's pretty simple black, comes with a little belt. I'm digging it. This little vintage Guess top is actually quite cute. Stripes, you guys know how I feel about stripes. Got that vintage tag. I'm probably gonna leave it behind though, it's not wowing me. Me and Emily are having a rough time out here.
Oh, I saw that dress. I'm glad
Oh,
you picked
yeah.
that up. I started grabbing jackets.
Yeah.
Like, it's brutal.
We're not having the best luck, unfortunately. When I get desperate, I usually look through the accessories and the hats, and look how sick this little pink corduroy vintage little hat is. Such a good find. It doesn't have a price, so I'm kind of scared what they're going to price it at, but definitely getting this. Me and Emily are trying things on, and honestly, I didn't find that much, so I think I'm literally just going to get all of it. There's some pretty good finds in here. On this dress.
Where am I going to wear this?
Fair enough.
It's a little like juvenile too. I don't know.
Look how cute this little tank top that Emily found. So adorable. And it's vintage. Look at the little tag. It's so cute. Girls kick. That is so funny. So explicit.
We both found some things.
Found
I found quite a bit.
Just nothing was exciting.
It wasn't exciting. Like, it just wasn't worth the trip out here, so I wouldn't come back, but at least now we know. Okay, we're checking out one more store. I originally thought this was a thrift store, but I think it's more of a liquidation store. It said there might be some secondhand items, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, it looks like this is mostly a liquidation store, but they have some like interesting dead stock of vintage stuff. Like, look at these little made in Canada hoodies. I think this is children's stuff, but it's actually pretty cool. If you needed like blanks to like print something on, it's pretty sick. Alright guys, so I'm back from the thrift, ready to get into this haul, but I know a lot of you guys don't watch up to this point, but before you guys leave, I want to know like what you guys like about my thrifting content in particular. Like, I don't know, for me, I personally love watching thrifting videos that just really kind of like make it feel like you are out there like thrifting with the person, and that's kind of what I try to emulate while like, you know, keeping it entertaining. So I want to understand like what you guys kind of like, because I know now with TikTok everyone wants like fast pace, and I don't know, I feel like sometimes my videos are a little bit slower paced. Like, do you guys like that? I don't know, I'm open to suggestions of like what you guys like and what you guys maybe don't necessarily like about my content, because I don't know, also I kind of feel like I'm in a very, very specific routine and every video is very similar, and I kind of want to like maybe shake it up a bit, so totally open to suggestions. But I ended up spending $60.94 at this Value Village, which ended up getting me 7 different items, which breaks down to about $8.70 per item, which honestly isn't bad. I thought it was going to be more considering some of the items I picked up were kind of pricey, but not bad. So I'm going to start with probably the coolest item I found in this haul, which is this hat. This is this super cute bubblegum pink hat. It's got a really nice corduroy texture to it with this colorful little graphic on the front that just says Smuggler's Notch. Not sure what that's reference to. I'm assuming some sort of place, but I just love the design of it. It's got like a little snapback at the back. It's a little bit big for my head in particular, but I think it's so cute for all my like granola girlies out there. And the coolest part is this hat is truly, truly vintage, because it's not only made in the USA, but also union made. So super, super cool, especially considering how great condition it's in. And I don't tend to find a ton of accessories, so very excited when I do, because this is definitely going to be going up in the shop. And it ended up only costing me around $4 after the discount, so not bad. Okay, moving along, let's get into the skirts. The first skirt I picked up is this one. This is this adorable dark wash blue denim little Tommy Hilfiger skirt. It's a low-rise mini, and what's unique about it is that it actually doesn't really have a waistband, which I think is super cool. Definitely plays into the whole low-rise look. And I just think it's so cute. I love finding vintage Tommy Hilfiger, and it is of course vintage made in Canada, so such a good find for only $4 after the discount. Next up for skirts, I did end up picking up this one. This is this gorgeous blue midi skirt that has almost like a tie-dye print to it. I absolutely love the flowy hem and the different panels of seams that make it super, super unique. And it even has this really cool stitching texture to it, almost like a floral print. So really, really unique. And this one is from the brand Vamp, which is just a great vintage brand. So I could totally see this being styled in more of like a grungy way, pairing it with blacks and black boots and that kind of thing. I just found the Made in Canada tag, which is exciting. I didn't find that before, but I assumed it was made in Canada. But yeah, I just think this skirt is really cute, really unique. I did definitely splurge. Like, normally I would not pay $9.99 for a skirt, but I just couldn't resist because of how unique it was. And after the discount, it was only like $8, which not much better, but I'll take it. Next up, continuing with bottoms, specifically jeans, I did pick up these ones. These are these really nice classic black vintage Calvin Klein jeans. They've got a high waist, and what I really love about them is the shape of the leg. It's more cropped, but it has this like really subtle flare to it that I just think looks super, super flattering. And then at the back, it's pretty plain with just a classic leather patch. So these are just such a good like basic black pair of jeans. They are, of course, vintage made in Canada. So, so good. Jeans are definitely a huge staple in my shop, so whenever I find some really good, solid, classic pieces, especially for only $9.99, I cannot pass them up. Next up, we have these jeans, this time in this really pretty, like, salmon pink color. I actually sold 2 very similar pairs quite recently, so I figured, you know, third time's a charm. But these are really nice. They're super high-waisted with more of like a straight leg and a raw hem. Same thing at the back, quite plain with just a nice little leather patch. And these ones are from the vintage brand Alfred Sung Sport. I've actually never come across this brand before, but I thought they were really cute and, you know, a fun little pop of colored denim is always a great addition to the shop. Once again, they were only $9.99. Moving on to dresses, I did end up picking up this one. This is this beautiful classic short sleeve denim midi dress with these beautiful buttons running down the front and actually some like really nice embroidery. And then we've just got a little tie-up detail at the back. And this one is from the vintage brand Wardrobe Essentials. I love me a good denim dress, so when I came across this one for only $8.99, I was like, you know what the heck, let's grab it, because freaking some of the dresses at Value Village are like $15 to $17, which is just like so wild. So I just thought this one was precious and decided to get it. And then the very last item I decided to pick up definitely surprised me more than I thought it would, and it is this dress. I feel like it was very unassuming on the rack, but after trying it on, I just think it's even cooler. It is this really cute basic black mini dress with these like shorter cap sleeves. It comes with a little skinny belt and just has this really cool zip detail on the neckline. It's super simple, but I feel like the little belt and like zipper details just add like a fun, unique detail, and I don't know, just like the silhouette of it just feels very, very casual. It's also made from like a really nice cotton material, so that also adds to the casualness of it. And I can't lie, guys, I'm such a sucker for tags, so this tag from the brand Yes and No totally sold me on it, and I had to have it. Like I said, Value Village has kind of gone crazy with pricing their dresses, so this one was closer to like $15 before the discount, but I just thought it was so cool to not pass up. So those are all the pieces that I found on this thrift trip. Honestly, it did end up being a fairly decent haul considering I was a little bit disappointed with the finds. I guess there just wasn't an abundance of like really good gems that I thought there were going to be. But I feel like the whole point of this trip is I was trying to discover like a new thrift store, not a Value Village. Like I've been trying to get away from Value Village, but somehow it just always reels me back in. But as per usual, I think pretty much all these items will be for sale in my shop. So if you see anything that catches your eye, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.